Got this comment, guys, for right here. Okay, so I got this comment from your boy Mikey, but there's a small problem. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with Civ 6. I haven't played it in months, and I don't own any of the DLC. So there's a problem. Big problem. So, thinking, okay, what can I do? He wants the content. I'm going to deliver on the content. But if there's one thing I do know, it's schnozzes. I know them noses. So I'm going to do a Civ 6 nose tier list. So, I've got all the Civ leaders up here. You can see their noses. They're nice big, nice bulbous round noses. And I'm just going to go through it. We're going to rank all of them. I guess we're just going to start from the beginning. So, we got our Macedonian king, Alexander here. Now that's a pretty solid nose. Huge bridge, beautiful. That's A tier. That's an A tier nose. The Nubia, queen. You know it's a pretty big nose. There's not enough definition on it though. It's kind of small. This is a garbage nose. That is the worst nose I've ever seen in my life. We got Catherine from France. This is a terrible nose. That's garbage. That is the worst nose I've ever seen. Chandragupta from India. No, you know what? That's a pretty B tier nose. That's a nice nose. It doesn't have the bridge that Alexander's has, but it does have that nice definition. Cleopatra, that's a pretty subpar nose, if you ask me. Same with this. They're just not great noses. You know, Persian noses. Don't know anything about them, but that they're low tier is what I'm saying. That's a terrible nose. Look at that thing. Ew, just disgusting. My boy Gandhi, that's an A tier nose right there. It holds up his glasses so well. Like those glasses aren't falling anytime soon. Let's be honest. Genghis, like what is it? Like 75% of people on Earth have his DNA. 75% of people have a B tier nose. Apparently, that's just a B tier nose. Now this Gilgamesh, that's an A tier nose. You're never gonna find another nose like that ever. That's not an A tier. That's S tier. That is an S tier nose. Indonesia, you know that's a B tier nose. That's pretty sleeper schnoz if you ask me. We got Greece here. That's a B tier nose. It has the bridge, but it just doesn't have the finish of Alexander's nose. Harold from Norway. I'm not even gonna go for his last name. Terrible. That's a garbage nose. He's covering it up. He's so embarrassed. Actually, he's so embarrassed of this nose. He never wants anyone to see his sniffer because that's just embarrassing. That's garbage. We got Japan up next. Japan, you know, Japan's got B tier noses apparently. I would say that's a solid B tier nose. Is Jadwiga Poland? That's a C tier nose. I'm sorry, Poland. And I don't think anybody's surprised on my Chimer Empire King out here. That is an A or an S tier nose. Look at that bad boy. It's just a direct upgrade of Genghis Khan. It's just bigger and better. Now, Australia, John Curtin, the boy. That is another S tier sniffer in a row. Look at that thing. It's practically his entire face. This is one of the worst noses I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. It's essentially just an extension of his face. It's just a flat line on his face. Garbage. Now, I'm going to put my own opinions ahead here and say that this is an S tier nose. Like he's even got a nice like jade piercing through it because he's so cool. He's just so cool, and it's so slender. Oh, it's the perfect nose. Now, you know you love me some Mavemina Zinga. That's an S tier nose. Pedro, you know what? C tier. Get out of here. You don't get anything for that nose. I'd say that's an A tier nose. That is an A tier nose. It just doesn't belong in the B tier. The B tier noses, ugh, disgusting. That's an A tier nose. That's yeah, that's another A tier nose. That's a really good nose. Now we got our Spanish boy here. This is almost an S tier nose. I'm gonna put it right at the front of A tier because it's almost an S tier nose. noses apparently are, in my opinion, only B tier. That's a B tier nose. Now that's a D tier nose. There's no doubt about it. Look at that thing. You can't even smell with that. What are you supposed to smell? Another B tier nose coming up. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Now that's a worse than Gandhi sort of nose. Still a great nose. Another garbage nose coming out. They don't even stack up. These noses are just, yeah, they're just garbage. Like another one, bad noses. Who wants these? That's an F or a D tier nose. Freddie Roosevelt. No bias here. Best nose in the game. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this nose. I'm just gonna, quickly D tier, D tier, A tier, C tier. No doubt. This is looking like the most definitive nose tier list I've ever seen in my life. Well, I hope this satisfies your Civ tier list. It's the best I could do. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.